everybody. I'm so glad that you're here with us this evening. It's a beautiful summer's day here out my window, and I'm so grateful that I get to share this moment with you all. For those of you who are here for the first time, Waterspirit is hosting this summer solstice ceremony, and Waterspirit is a nonprofit center for spiritual ecology sponsored by the Sisters of St. Joseph of Peace. Through programs and advocacy, we work toward the personal and systemic changes that are needed to encourage a flourishing earth and safe and clean water for all. These seasonal celebrations on the solstices and equinoxes are a staple of our programming for many years. And it's a beautiful way to mark the season in both their external and their internal transformations. And I'm very grateful for everybody who is participating in the ceremony tonight, both as audience and as reader and performer. Some folks who you'll see throughout the evening are Waterspirit's program manager, Abby Koshak. We will also be welcoming Phil Weir, who will be playing some fiddle for us. We'll see a recording of original song by Kate Perdoni, a Colorado-based musician, and a movement piece led by Sarah Campen, an Alaskan-based choreographer. And we're also very grateful for our guest readers who are on the call tonight as well. Waterspirit is located in Rumson, New Jersey. That's our headquarters, although nowadays we are headquartered on Zoom more than anything else. But I do want to take a moment to acknowledge the original peoples of the land where we normally host our activities, the Lenni Lenape peoples, whose land we are occupying currently. And from the bottom of my heart, once again, I want to say, welcome to summer. And I invite you to turn inward now, to relax, to take a deep breath, to make sure that you really are here in this time, in this place. I encourage you to feel the connection with the people in the little floating boxes on your screen. Our energy is together even when we are physically apart. And with that, let us begin. On this, the summer solstice, we celebrate the light, energy, and warmth of the sun. The sun is on the ocean, the fire is on the water. Their warmth and flow make life. The sun touches our skin and changes us, making the vitamins we need for health. We are structured water reaching for the sun. We are structured water reaching for the sun. We are structured water reaching for the sun.
Hello, everyone. My name is Abby, and I'm the program manager at Waterspirit. I'm going to read an excerpt from Hal Borland's 12 Moons of the Year. And today is the summer solstice. Now it is summer by the almanac. Summer came with the solstice this evening, when, to give solstice its literal meaning, the sun stood still. It was turning the corner of the seasons, and now begins to move south again, as we say, toward fall and winter. We are at the time of longest daylight, earliest sunrise and latest sunset, which will continue with only a few seconds of change for another week. Time, if we would only pause and let it flow over us, for a little while partakes of the deliberation that is the mark of summer in almost everything except man's affairs. Spring has its own haste. Spring is sprouting and burgeoning, the opening of the leaf and the blossom. It is mating and birthing, the hatching of the egg, the spreading wing, the urgency of the bee and the wasp, the surge of green across the earth. Then the first rush is over. The trees are vast canopies of chlorophyll, the meadows tall with grass, the fields thick-bladed with corn and oats. June matures into summer and the quiet process of growth for which April and May were a time of preparation. Summer becomes a summary of spring's achievement, a totaling of sun and rain and fertile soil, added to the substance of the seed and the root. The urgency of spring is past. The berries ripen in their own time. The bees replenish the hive. Clover comes to sweet blossom, then to seed. Daisies whiten the roadsides. Fireflies sparkle in the evening. Time flows like the brooks that must have leisured through Eden when summer blessed a young and innocent earth.
We'd now like to invite our reader, Carmen Weir, to turn on her microphone.
Let us turn to page 3 of our programs. And with our microphones still muted, let us pray all together. We welcome the sun into our lives and give thanks for its daily bounty. We give thanks for its warmth to bless us, its strength to empower us, its light to illuminate our way. We know that its light is also the light within us of wonder and wisdom. We welcome these blessings and carry them in the pattern of our days this season. We are grateful for our sun, a flame with life-evoking energy to make our planet sun-soaked, fertile, and green.
Thank you, Carmen. Now I'd like to invite Martha Aben Hicks to the screen.
Reflection on inner summer. There are striking similarities between the seasons of the year and our inner life. Summer is a time of fruitfulness when the sun, soil, and water nurture seeds that in turn grow, flower, bloom, and bear fruit. Our inner summer is also full of light that can lead to a growth that nurtures our spiritual transformation. When we are in the light, we are moved by an energy that assures us of our self-worth and our potential for growth. This energy leads us into a period of enthusiasm for life and activities that give meaning to our life.
Thank you, Martha. And now we are going to hear a song recorded by Colorado musician and mother, Kate Perdoni.
I knew I'd be scared of the halo. God
like to welcome Sarah Campen for a moment of movement.
Hello, everybody. Happy solstice from Alaska. It's a windy, cloudy day here of a little over 18 hours of daylight here today. So it's really a special day, and it's special to be here with you. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? Okay, great. So this is a little movement series that you can do sitting down in a chair. I'm just gonna back up into my chair here in my half-finished studio. I'll walk you through it a couple times, and then we'll do it together to music. So you're gonna start sitting with your hands palm down on your thighs. And the first thing that you're gonna do is brush your fingers forward and bring them up with your palms together. And then roll your palms open and lift them to the sky and in towards your face, down towards your heart. You'll tip your elbows out to the side and then open your arms to the side. And that's the first movement. So once we get here, we're gonna make some circles in celebration of the sun. So you're gonna lean to one side and aim your fingertips together. If they touch, great. If they don't touch, great. And then you're gonna open your arms back to center. And then we'll go the other way. And once we're back here, we're gonna wave our arms like they're tree branches swaying in the wind. Whatever works for you. And then you're gonna gather together, lift up and open. Bring your palms down, your arms will come down, your palms facing up, and they'll come to rest on your thighs. And that's the whole thing. So let's talk it through again, and then we'll do it with music. So you start palms facing down. Brush forward. Palms roll open. Lift to the sun, in towards your face. Elbows out to the side, and open your arms. And then we make our circles. So circle to the side and open, side and open. And then we wave like branches in the breeze, in a summertime breeze. And then gather together, lift up, open, and your hands come to rest, palms up on your thighs. Okay, let's do that with music and just follow along as best you can. From what I can see, it seems like everybody's doing the movement, but no big deal, just do whatever movement works for you. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear this music. Okay, great. And brush forwards. do it one more time. So start with your palms facing down. Thank you for moving with me. Happy solstice.
Thank you so much, Sarah. It's wonderful to get our body energy moving a little bit more. It's so important to tune into what's going on with our bodies. Our bodies influence our inner states. Did you know that smiles, even forced ones, can trick the brain into releasing serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins, all of those feel-good neurotransmitters? And this is true even when a smile is the most forced of forced smiles, produced by the most groan-worthy of groan-worthy jokes. Hey, Hugh, are you on the line?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Hugh, why was the sun mad at the clouds?
Why?
Because they kept throwing shade.
No. You know, Blair, every morning I wonder if the sun is going to rise again. And then it dawns on me.
Oh. Did you hear the one about the photon that checked into a hotel? The concierge asked if it needed help carrying its luggage. And it said, no, thanks, I'm traveling light.
Traveling, I got that. Good. You know, though, listen, they rated the sun on Yelp, but it only got 1 star.
Oh, that's too bad. You know, the first humans spent many hours seeing what the sun did in the sky. Then they decided to call it a day.
Makes sense. Makes sense. But look, don't ever look at the sun through a colander. You know why?
Why?
Just strain your eyes.
Oh, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible, Hugh. Thank you.
Happy.
But these smiles, even for groan-worthy jokes, trick our brains into positivity, which is one of the qualities of sun and of summer. It is in our spiritual summer that we can see glimpses of truth that have been hidden from us. During our inner summer, we know that we are growing. Some experience this surge of spiritual vitality. Summer invites us outdoors to directly experience oceans, lakes, forests, mountains, and even our backyards. We connect more intimately with the beauty and mystery of creation and with one another. Such connections can deepen and enrich our spirituality.
Thank you, Blair, and thank you, Hugh. We will now offer a moment for quiet contemplation on the following reflection questions. You may wish to journal or draw or otherwise make note of your answers. We invite you to take a moment and think about the following questions. What forms does my creativity take? How do I want to shine? What light can I offer others? And finally, where would I like to invite the sun's abundance into my life? We'll now hear Phil Weir playing Beautiful Fiddle while we contemplate these reflection questions. Take it away, Phil.
Thanks. I'm going to play a piece called The Shokin Farewell. Hopefully you can hear me. Can you thumbs up if you can? Great. Written by Jay Unger, who lives in the Shokin Center, an outdoor center in New York State. Nature and outdoor center. So he wrote this waltz, and it was used for Ken Burns' PBS special on the Civil War.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Phil.
Welcome back, everyone. Now I'd like to invite Rusty Aiden Hicks to the screen.
The Summer Day by Mary Oliver. Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean. The one who has flung herself out of the grass. The one who is eating sugar out of my hand. Who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down. Who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she shifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel down in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I've been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?
Thank you. On the other side of the globe, from where I sit right now, there will be a solar eclipse in just a few hours. There are times when gloom or darkness causes us to momentarily lose sight of the lights. However, it is at these times when the thought of the sun can help us. Its warm, glowing rays brighten even our thoughts. And it's good to remember that despite appearances, the sun is shining right now. We may not be able to see it at this very moment, but if clouds or even the moon block our view, they are only filtering the sun's light temporarily. If darkness has fallen, we know that the sun is still shining at this very moment somewhere, not too far away. And it's only a matter of time before it will shine on us again. The sun reminds us that our one shining truth is never extinguished. Our light shines within us at all times, no matter what else occurs around us. Though the sun gives us daily proof of its existence, sometimes our belief in our own light requires more time. If we think back, however, we can find moments when it showed itself and trust that we will see it again. Like the sun, our light is the energy that connects us to the movements of the universe and the cycle of life. And it is present at all times, whether we feel its glow or not. We will now hold space to grieve for those whose light is no longer visible to us. If you have a candle at home, I invite you to light your candle along with me to represent all those who have passed into the light. During this next contemplative moment, if you would like to speak the name of someone who has passed into the light, please unmute your microphone and speak their name, and I will begin. I say the names even of those whose name I do not know, everyone who was taken into the light by COVID-19, all who were taken into the light at the hands of state-sanctioned violence, including those from our country, Robert Fuller and George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, many others with names known and unknown. And I speak the name of dear friend Elliot B. Quick.
And I would speak of Kimberly, Gary, Judy, and Jeffrey.
And I would like to remember Nancy Woods.
I would like to remember all the refugees, the climate refugees of the world who have died because of their loss of vitality. And
I speak the name of Frank, a great teacher.
I speak the names of Jamie and Nels and also Elliot.
I speak the name of my sister, Mary, and of two of our Grey Nun sisters, Sister Marie Therese, Sister Helen, both of whom died of the COVID.
My sister Arlene.
Mary McLeod, Kristen Fenari.
Catherine, Mary Robert, Clara, and John Kent.
For the many creatures of this world, extinct or about to be extinct.
For a friend of more than 60 years, Jackie.
Catherine Dagnan.
I speak the name of mentors who've done so much for so many. Lou Kahn, Al Schroeder, Pat and John Brotherton, Bill Koplik, Joan Toohey, Dave and Connie Leach. Rest in peace. Rest in power.
Lillian Pearl, rest in peace.
Like the sun, our light is the energy that connects us to the movements of the universe and the cycle of life, and is present at all times, whether we feel its glow or not. Now I invite Abby to take the floor.
Thank you, Blair. And thank you to everyone who shared. Now, I invite you to close your eyes and feel the earth around you now. Feel its vastness. Try to hold it in your imagination. Now, shrink that earth down so that it is only 1 foot in diameter. Hold that little earth between your hands. Send it love. Send it gratitude. Send it healing. As you hold that earth, turn your attention to the sun that shines down onto it. If the little earth in your hands is 1 foot across, then the sun is 1,000,000 feet across. That's almost 200 miles. Hold that in your mind. A sun that is 1,000,000 times the size of the earth. How vast that star is. How great that light is. We tip toward it. We lean toward it. Reach out for it. The vast, expansive light that is always there. Feel its warmth. Feel its light. Watch it shine on the earth, blessing it with gifts of light, of healing, of growth, and of abundance. I now invite Kate to take the floor.
Please open your eyes, and with your microphone still muted, please join me in reading the final prayer. Grant me, Holy Mystery, a sleep of refreshment this night, a rest that heals and restores my body and refreshes my spirit and intent, so that when Earth once again has completed its daily cycle and again faces the sun, I may awaken fully aware and alert to the warmth and blessings of the sun and the interconnectedness of all life.
Thank you, Kate. Light is stored within us. We are structured water reaching for sun. The fruits of this season are also water, earth, and stored sunlight. We invite you to join us in a symbolic meal celebrating the fruits of summer, if you have such things on hand. These fruits of summer invite us into light once again. Here in New Jersey, fruits and vegetables that are in season include cherries, strawberries, broccoli, cabbage, kale, chard, lettuce, onion, and more. In just a few weeks, they will be joined by even more of summer's delectable fruits. In eating the structured sunlight, we ground ourselves and our ritual is done. Thank you for celebrating the solstice with Waterspirit today. Blessings be on you, everyone. Happy solstice!